What's up, everybody? Well, I come to you, metaphorically speaking, carrying the weight of the world, carrying the weight of all of the ways in which we feel unfree, the socialization, the critical infrastructure that holds us in place, the need for us to function within a kind of grid and a kind of matrix. And while I understand the utility, friends, of good infrastructure, I also see the ways in which that infrastructure can sometimes imbue our inner lives with constriction and contraction. So I come to you from this place to speak about another kind of sensation, the kind of sensation that is born when you free yourselves of the grid, of the inhibitions curtailed upon your lived experience. And all of a sudden, you're like an actor in the zone. You're like a jazz musician in the pocket. Something happens where you kind of drop into your training or you drop into your instincts. It's wonderful to watch performers drop into this state where finally they have permission within the stage, within the dramatic, sacred space, to come alive in a way that they can be who they are without inhibition. Their essential nature, the freedom of their spirit is made manifest. I witness that often with my friend when I watch him perform, when I watch him vanish, when I watch him be free in the ways I wish I could be free, in bed with my lover. You know, I'm like, oh my God, we're stuck in such a grid. This critical infrastructure weighs heavily on our psyche. We are the 21st century normal. We are in neuroticism all the time. We are in our heads. We are heads on sticks, as Jamie Wheel said. But those that find freedom from the grid, from this socialization, those that liberate themselves, if for a moment can embody their mythic life, can enact their vitality, can become the Vitruvian man within them. And my goodness gracious, to behold that, like the end of the movie Whiplash with the greatest drum solo of all time, to see it in language as we riff and rhapsodize through a tumbling thicket of ideas with such a sharp and vital alacrity that it can take the breath away, as Charlie Mingus used to do. Like, these experiences, they show us the way, they remind us what's possible, all the ways in which we can be free. You know, I used to say to my friend, bro, I realize that I like to help you out in Chronos because I like to hang out with you in Kairos, the place where we can be free, where we can become our impulses, where we can transcend our socialization, where we can free the brave and reckless gods within us all and be free in ecstasy, skinny dipping at the end of time. Wow, friends. Well, I guess the message is simple then. When you feel the weight of the freeway upon your shoulder, go to nature, find a sanctuary, free yourself from this grid, if for a moment ceremoniously, and taste a different kind of freedom. You actors, you musicians, you athletes, you flow junkies, bliss junkies, all of you know of what I speak of. And to this I say, hallelujah.